talking about getting engaged and stuff, so I didn't really like know what to expect. And this one day he had like lied so hard to me, and I fully believed it. He was like, "Oh, I'm working on a shoot with our friend. Like, he's a videographer. He's like, I'm helping him out today. Like, but you can't come. Like, it's a really strict set. Like, they don't want extra people there if they don't have to be." And I was like, okay. So he's gone like all day, and then they were like, "Oh, but we do need you for the last scene. So show up then." So I like showed up, and I was under the impression that I was getting kidnapped. That's like what my that's what they told me was going to happen.
We told her it was like a short film about a girl getting kidnapped or something.
Wait,
like that.
why did you tell her that?
Because when she showed up, I had to blindfold her.
Yeah.
So I was like, we need you like blindfolded so it looks like you're getting kidnapped. She's like, oh, that makes sense.
I was like, that is the weirdest way to propose to a girl. Like, okay, you're getting kidnapped, but like, I'm actually going to, propose to you.
So we blindfolded her, and then that makes sense. And I was like, but we want to try to do it real. And then like, if it doesn't turn out, then we'll reshoot it. And she's like, okay. Yeah. So they like blindfolded her and then brought her up like to like the top of like the balcony where we were.
Yeah. And so when I walked out there, I like took my blindfold off, 'cause, like, I was scared actually for my life because I was blindfolded. And they walk me. Maverick comes out and gets me, which I don't know why it was okay for Mav to be there and not me. I didn't process that. But he comes out and he gets me, and he walks me up like 5 flights of stairs. And I was like, Mav, like, where am I going? Just tell me where I'm going. And he was like, you're fine, Kate, you're fine. And then I like felt the wind, because we were so high up in like the middle of Dallas. I felt like the wind hit me.
We were 2 stories high.
It felt so high. No, I walked forever. I'm telling you guys, it was the longest walk of my life. And so then like I felt all the wind, and I was like, we're on a rooftop, and I like genuinely was like, what if they push me off? Like, that was like what was
that's terrifying.
I was like, what is happening? And then I like took my blindfold off. They were like, take your blindfold off. And so I took it off, and I like realized what was happening, and I was like the full expression in the video is like completely real. And I turned and I looked at the city, and I turned my head, and all of our family was there, and all of our friends. And I was like, where did y'all come from? Like,
I thought this was a closed set.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I was like, I asked him, I was like, is this real? And then I didn't even say yes, actually. Like, I was just like, and then they had to reshoot me saying yes, because I didn't actually say yes.
But you're like, well,
we shot the music video backwards. So like, we shot that, and then we shot the rest of the music video, because then she could know about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Did you guys kiss when you proposed?
Yeah, that was the first, or not the first time. We kissed, and then we stopped kissing for the rest of while we were dating, and then we kissed when we proposed, and then we kissed when we got married. And then
So you guys didn't even kiss while you were dating?
Haven't kissed
basically.
Yeah, no, we didn't kiss while we were dating.
And when you're engaged?
When we first started, and then we quit.
Yeah, for the first like couple months we did.
How did you like not kiss? Like, did you just always like date each other with people around and stuff? Like, did you ever do dates just on your own?
No, we did. Yeah. It was just that, I think that was the issue, since she was like always over at our place. Like, if we just like, we try not to be in like a room alone, really, like in like a bedroom alone, but I mean, we still were sometimes. But the main thing was like kissing, because we were like, if we don't kiss, it's kind of hard to like lead that much into other things and stuff. So
yeah.
That was just kind of like, we were like, if we just cut it there, like, then we're good.
Yeah, and it worked. Like, after that, we didn't really.
That's some good discipline.
Yeah.
That is, no, seriously, that's pretty freaking hard.
It was like, at first it was kind of weird. It was like, wow, we're not kissing. But then eventually it just became like normal. And it was like.
Yeah, but we still kissed each other on the cheek. So even then when we got married, for the first,
even
like.
now, actually, we still like.
We still kiss each other on the cheek way more, because we're just used to that now. And it's
really?
like,
that's sweet.
I don't know why. It's just like we always do those cheek kisses instead, because we're so used to it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Actually, Matt, do you notice that you sometimes you can't decide where you're gonna kiss? So
it's
like,
the same thing with the handshake thing. Like, it's like I can't freaking make up my mind.
Do I want to kiss her forehead? Do I want to kiss her nose? Or do I kiss her lips? And then he's just like.
Decision paralysis. That's why, like, we go to a restaurant, like, Abby can make a decision in 0.5 seconds.
I'm like,
babe, like, decide what we're ordering. Like, it's just like easy for me, because I don't want to sit there and think about all the different options.
Yeah,
you know,
that's what she is. Like, she'll say something, and I'm like, I mean, just you decide. I don't really care. She's like, no, you decide. I can't.
It stresses me out.
I always make the wrong decision.
Yes.
I'm like, what the frick was I like? It's always once I've made the decision. There's no going back.
Yes.
You know,
hundreds of times we've been out at dinner together, and Matt will just start going quiet once the food comes, and I'm like, "Are you disappointed with your food?" And he's like, "I made the wrong decision." He's like, I ordered the wrong thing," and I'm like,
she kind of does that, but she always just goes, yours looks better. I'm like, oh, great. Yeah, that's fantastic.
It does.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
So you guys like kissed initially, and then you were like, wait a second, we want to like save that, and so then you didn't kiss your whole entire dating time
Engagement.
Yeah.
and
So
then
2 years.
But then you kissed on the day of the
It was
engagement,
like a
and then
year
you
and
wait.
a half.
Okay.
Because it was like 6 months into dating is when we were like, we probably shouldn't kiss anymore. And then
Yeah, we kissed. Well, we started dating, then we cut it off. Kissed at the engagement. Didn't kiss until the wedding. And then we haven't kissed since.
yeah,
Never.
But
Not
Maybe
even
one
on the
night.
honeymoon.
Maybe
No
we
wonder you guys
did.
don't have any kids. No.
Oh my.
no.
yeah.
Wait, wait, your dogs are actually out? You don't put socks on?
I need to.
Abby,
I was sitting
You're just
cross-legged, but
giving
my
your-
knees got so. They were hurting.
people are gonna screenshot your feet on this episode.
Don't
She
do
could
that.
never do that. I do that on our podcast sometimes, but she hates if somebody sees her toes. But I mean, they're really long. Like her toes are like fingers. I mean, it's kind of crazy.
So yeah, I've been told that I've gotten
Wait, so you
feet
don't wear
before.
you don't wear sandals ever?
Well, it's in my house. I can't wear shoes in my house.
Oh, in your house.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we measured it. Her
Shut up.
What is
That
it?
is not true.
the toe, whatever the toe by your big toe is called, it's as long as her pinky.
It's not.
It's
He's
Talent.
literally
No, it's
lying.
cool. It's
through
cool.
his-
I'm not hating. It's cool. But
he's
Was
lying.
it like, were you nervous to kiss on the wedding day? Like, were you worried that it might look awkward because you guys had it
Like
really
we might glitch.
yeah.
Glitch.
Like I
Yeah.
saw, okay, like and
we both go right and left. It's like,
sure. I'm sure this wasn't you
Go for the
guys, but
cheek.
I saw this viral clip of some couple that saved their kiss for the wedding day, but then like the dude just like went at it, like tongue and everything, and it
Oh,
was
I
kind
know.
of
That was on a TV show.
yeah. You watch it and you're like, oh gosh.
That's a lot.
So like I'm curious, how did you?
I mean,
what did you guys do?
you can kind of see that in the proposal video.
Oh god.
Everybody in the comments is like, you can tell they don't kiss much. It was like a makeout session. For like,
It was well because we kissed when he had like proposed, and then like a couple minutes later, the videographer was like, "Okay, can we get a scene of you guys kissing for like another shot?" And we were like, "Yeah." And like watching it back, I'm
I
like,
just can't believe I did that in front of her dad. I was like, dang,
Yes.
that was kind of
like it was intense, and like I think my brother actually said he was like, "Yeah, Dad turned around." I didn't realize it was that bad, but now watching it back, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
like,
every time I watch that video back, I'm like, oh, wow, that was a lot.
that's heavy.
You're like, well, we were kind of waiting, so.
How'd you guys
Followed up.
propose? How'd you propose?
I proposed in Disney World, and Abby like cried afterward because she was
We
like
had no
so
family there
Yeah,
or
no
anything.
family was there.
I was like pretty surprised. Matt was like, I think you knew. I was like, dude, there was nobody. I knew I was the only one in that state from our family.
So did you have like a picture, like anything?
Yeah, we have
He
a video
handed
to
it
picture.
to a random
This
like
ran-
dad.
Oh, really?
This random dude took an iPhone video of our proposal, and
So
then
sweet though, because he's like, oh,
Yeah.
like he realizes like this
Dude,
is like
that's
a
a
big
lot of
moment.
trust in
He had
an
he had
older
no
person.
idea.
Like, if you asked my mom that, she'd be videoing herself on accident.
We did not do social media or anything, so it was
Yeah.
just like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just
Yeah,
kind
if
of
we-
sent it. Yeah,
Yeah, if we weren't doing social media at all, I mean, it probably would have been way different.
but I forgot to kiss Abby. Like we literally just
we did
hugged.
not kiss.
We just hugged.
Really?
We
when
were
I
so
proposed.
nervous. Like there was
Yeah,
Matt was trembling. Like
Oh.
I was shaking. I was so nervous.
I
yeah.
couldn't figure out what was quite wrong.
Well, I mean,
And-
like it's kind of the biggest decision of your freaking life.
no, I understand, but we had talked about getting married so much that I didn't think that at that moment you would feel so much pressure. But anyway, he was like trembling, and then afterwards, like the trolley at Disney was like honking the horn. There were so many people looking at us, and we were like, "What did you say?" And you're like, "What did you say?" We don't remember what either one of us said at the proposal moment.
So you guys, but you know, you said like
Yeah, it's
agree?
on video, but you can't
Yeah.
hear what we're
Yeah.
saying because it's so loud at
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know if I said yes or
No,
if
yeah.
Matt even asked me.
I was
but I
planning
knew
out.
that that's what was happening.
I kept like rewriting what I was gonna tell Abby when I dropped down on one knee, and I couldn't like nail down a line. So then one of my buddies was like, "Dude, just like speak from the heart, bro." And so I spoke from the heart, and I think it came out really weird. And we still have no idea what I said because you can't even hear what I said in the video. I have no idea.
Did
I think
you-
I was just like, "I love you so much."
Well, that's better.
I already know. Yeah,
Did
say
you
it, Kate.
memorize your thing?
I already know what Kate's gonna say. Say it,
Yeah,
Kate.
what is-
Yeah, go
yeah.
ahead.
Gosh, is like that's so.
This is her favorite story.
That's so sweet of you to actually think about what you want to say when you propose, honestly. Because after he proposes to me, I open up his phone and he's on WikiHow and it says, "What to say when you propose."
Listen. I spent so much time trying to make the song and the music video and keep it a secret from her and get all her family there and everything that when it came up to it, Matt was like, I'm going to go get her. And I was like, I looked at Chase, who was shooting the video, and I was like, wait, what do I say? And then he was like, I don't know, Google it. And I was like, okay. And then I Googled it. And
I mean,
so what'd you say?
I don't remember.
It's in the video.
It's in the video, but I think it was like 1 or 2 sentences. I don't think it was much.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I wish I would have done different. But yeah, it was very short.
Like you wish you would have like
figured out what to say.
figured out what to say.